Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome to my channel, Twin Flames Exposed. My name is Terry. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So let's tap into this collective energy for this Twin Flame reading today. So today I'm going to be freestyling it. I'm going to be using my handwritten deck and a few tarot cards. This may or may not resonate with you guys, so take what fits and leave the rest. Because my handwritten deck got all kinds of shit in it, okay? If you guys have not watched my video on last Friday, go ahead and watch it. You'll see how big that deck is. And like I said, it has all kinds of shit in it. And when I tell you, when I got to the end of the reading, all the cards that came out was clarified by what I had already said. I'll have it pinned at the end of this video. If you guys don't have thick skin, then I suggest you log off because this shit is about to get real. All right, so your Divine Masculine is facing some kind of misfortune. He's not in a good place right now. This misfortune has to do with some kind of shady business deal. It's definitely having to deal with finances for some of you because you have the theft card and the fraud card out here. Your Divine Masculine left you for a King of Pentacles who he thought was well off, who he thought had a whole bunch of money. And for some of you, he could have worked with this person. But when it was all said and done, your Divine Masculine is realizing he got played to the max. This shit was a burden with the Ten of Wands. And he invested a lot of his money with this bitch. He thought that just because she was well put together on the outside, she had it going on, but that was further from the truth. This bitch was a scam artist, and your Divine Masculine fell for this temptation, and he was always trying to look for the next come up. He found it all right, and that's why he's going through a lot of misfortune. Your Divine Masculine could be going to court over this matter because you do have the court card here. You also have lawyer, so he's trying to lawyer up. And you also have facing 6 to 10 years in jail. So this shit is deep. I'm seeing that there was some kind of check fraud, some kind of Ponzi scheme. Both of them were scammers. And she told your Divine Masculine to put in a certain amount of money and he was going to get double the return. But this was all a scam. And it looks like your Divine Masculine could be facing some jail time here. You also have paternity test next to the court card. So there's a baby in question for some of you. But he's facing some legal issues here. There could also be a divorce as well. You could be filing for divorce from your Divine Masculine. But whatever the situation is, there's a lot of sleepless nights. Your Divine Masculine is having a lot of panic attacks. Divine Feminines, you could also not be sleeping well either. And it's because your Divine Masculine is having these sleepless nights and he's tapping into your energy. For some of you, you're dreaming about your Divine Masculine as well. And it's because he's trying to connect with you telepathically. But you were dealing with a bad boy. You were dealing with a player. For some of you, this is an old ass player. This person could be in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and they could have a baby on the way. And that's why they're also fucked up in the head. For some of you, this person is going through a midlife crisis, and they were also dealing with someone who was younger than them. For some of my Divine Feminines, you were engaged to this person, and you called off the engagement because you found out that your Divine Masculine was being unfaithful. For some of you, you also called off this engagement because you caught an STD. You have trichomonas on the board, and you also have gonorrhea. Or this is what your Divine Masculine is facing right now because you have the Lovers, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. So he could have contracted an STD. And for some of you, that's why you have not heard from your Divine Masculine. Because not only is he feeling embarrassed for leaving you for a young ass side hussy, which he could possibly have gotten pregnant in his old ass age, but he also contracted an STD and he's feeling like shit. Now he's going to be tied down with a baby for some of you. He's got to pay child support and it's like his life is starting all over again. And that's why he's having these anxiety and panic attacks. But he's going to get this DNA test because he doesn't feel like the child is his. So his world came crumbling down with this fake ass empress. And he's looking like a dumbass because he walked away from his true gift. He walked away from his soulmate. And now he's reaping what he's sown. That's why you had the misfortune card that came out. So now you're closed off. You have your back turned. You're giving your Divine Masculine the silent treatment. You're trying to move on with your life. You're healing, you're meditating, you're praying, and you're all in your faith. You're in a good place with yourself, Divine Feminines. You're pouring the love back into you. You lost a little bit of yourself when you were dealing with your Divine Masculine. And you also fell off on your spiritual path. But this breakup was very gut-wrenching. Your divine masculine broke your heart. For some of you, you had a family with your divine masculine. You had kids with your divine masculine, and he walked away from you for this fucking karmic. But throughout this whole relationship, your divine masculine kept his options open because he was insecure. He kept those options open because he thought that you were going to leave him, and he wanted something to fall back on. He never fully closes out his past relationships. He keeps people lingering around because your divine masculine is a people pleaser. He always has to be around someone, and he's always seeking validation because he's a narcissist. For some of you, your divine masculine is very handsome, very beautiful, and they get a lot of attention. That's why he didn't want to settle down. That's why he didn't want to commit, because he had a plethora of people to choose from. So he thought that he could put you in the same boat. He thought that he could treat you the same way. He thought that he can come and go as he pleased. And he thought that you were always going to be there. He thought that he had you wrapped around his finger. And so that's why he treated you the way he treated you. But little did he know, he was messing with the chosen one. He didn't know your spiritual rank. He didn't know your power. And he also didn't know that the reason why he was being blessed when he was with you was because he was with you. But trust and believe, he's got a rude awakening. He knows who the fuck you are now, divine feminines. I bet you that. Because ever since he walked away from this connection, he's been receiving this misfortune. His life is a shit show. There's a lot of endings and losses around your divine masculine. People are dying. People are getting sick. He's losing money left and right. His health is bad. And he feels like he's losing his mind. There was some kind of molestation that went on in your divine masculine's childhood. I'm also seeing incest. You have that card out here as well. Somebody could have been a product of incest. That could be a family secret. But that's why he feels like he has to go from relationship to relationship. And that's why he never fully closes out the past. And it's because he has abandonment issues. He wasn't shown love as a child. He was abused. Some of you physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually. And he always felt like an outsider. So he held on to things and people to get validation. But when he came across you, divine feminines, it was a whole different ball game. You came into his life and shook shit up. He was trying to treat you like the rest. He dropped you like a hot potato, but you dropped his ass like a bad habit. And no one has ever done that. And now he's left scratching his head because he thought he had you in the bag when it was the other way around. Now he wants to come crawling back to you, begging and pleading for your forgiveness. But you're closed off for some of you. You're wanting something new. You're tired of the same old, same old. You want to end this cycle once and for all. Because for some of you, you have been in this relationship between 1 and 7 years. And for my older subscribers, I'm seeing 27 to 35 years. You are tired of the roller coaster ride. You're tired of the bullshit. And you want someone who is deserving of you. This person wasn't on your level. In fact, they were jealous of your abundance. They were jealous of your success. They were jealous of you in general. And they were trying to bring you down. And that's why you fell off your spiritual path. Because you wanted this relationship to work. You gave your all to this person. And you got back nothing in the end. The only thing you got back for some of you are some beautiful kids. But this man is selfish and self-centered. He has more issues than People magazine, okay? Since he has walked away from you, his addictions has gotten worse. For some of you, he's popping pills. He's an alcoholic. There's a lot of bad habits here. He's in bad health. There's also a secret baby that you don't know about for some of you, but you have him blocked because he's full of empty promises. There was some kind of family member interference that broke up this connection. He was talking to someone in his family. It could be an in-law. It could be a cousin, a brother, a sister. They were always meddling in your business, telling lies about you. And he was listening to these people. For some of you, it could have been his best friend or co-workers. But there was some kind of interference. And your divine masculine was very gullible and he was listening to these people. For some of you, he could have also had a family with this karmic. He was married and he lied about it. But this was a one-sided situation. You showed your divine masculine genuine love and he took you for granted. He feels like losing you was his karma and now he's suffering in silence. He's grieving. He can't let you go, Divine Feminines. He's thinking about the intimacy. He's looking at your photos. He could be masturbating to your photos as well. He's definitely dreaming about you. He knows that you're the Empress. He's seeing the synchronicities, the 1111s. He's seeing your name all over the place. But your Divine Masculine wasn't spiritual. He was a heathen. And that's why you guys bumped heads. But he says, I'm not going anywhere. He's getting ready to take action. But it's like every time he wants to reach out to you, Divine Feminines, he pulls back because he's too embarrassed to face you, because he knows he fucked up. But your Divine Masculine wants you to know that he never believed in love until he met you. Now the runner wants to chase. He wants to come in and give you an offer. And for some of you, something could have happened around Christmas. You could have broken up with your Divine Masculine around Christmas. Someone's birthday is on Christmas. But there's something significant about Christmas. Maybe you were engaged on Christmas, not necessarily last year, but your Divine Masculine, for some of you, proposed to you on Christmas. That's significant for someone, but something happened on Christmas. All right, Divine Feminines, let's get into some personal traits and attributes about you and your Divine Masculine. So someone here has tattoos. Someone could be a tattoo artist. Someone is getting their hair braided or they have braids. Something could have happened 8 days ago, or your Divine Masculine is going to be reaching out in 8 days. Someone drives a Ford, a BMW, a Honda, or a Tesla. Someone here smokes weed heavily. Someone also changed their phone number. Someone is a cancer survivor. Someone is in the travel industry. Someone is a hairstylist. Someone has breast implants or thinking about getting breast implants. You could be the age of 55, 35, 27, 38, 29, 43, 48, or 59. You could also be the age of 27 to 35 years old. Someone here is a lottery winner, or you just won some money on a scratch-off ticket. Someone here is also adopted. Either you or your Divine Masculine has green or blue eyes. Something happened in August, or your Divine Masculine is going to be reaching out in August. The number 8 is significant for someone. Someone's birthday is this month, and your Divine Masculine is going to be reaching out then. Some of you are also going to be getting communication on Valentine's Day, or Valentine's Day is significant for somebody. You also have the initials D, H, A, P, T, V, and K. Those initials could be significant. Someone here is moving. Someone here is thinking about getting the Brazilian butt lift, the BBL, or you have gotten the BBL. Someone here frequents the strip clubs. Someone has gold teeth. And for some of my Divine Feminines out there, you are back on the dating scene. You are dating. You have a new soulmate coming in. And for some of you, the reason why this engagement ring is here is because you're going to be engaged to this new soulmate this year. And for others of you, this new soulmate could have proposed to you already. It could have been on Christmas. And for some of you, it's going to be on Valentine's Day, because that card came out as well. So that's what I'm seeing for the collective in this reading. So let's take this to the extended, and we're going to do a part 2 on this reading. I want to find out about this jail time. This could be a multitude of things. So we're going to go deeper on that to see what it's all about. I also want to take a look at this card. It says, telling you what you want to hear. You also had the past returns card here as well. So your Divine Masculine is coming back in, but it's saying that he's going to be telling you what you want to hear. So we're going to see if he's still full of lies and bullshit. And we're going to see if he's still trying to play these mind games. And I'm also going to take a look at your Divine Masculine's health issues, because you have panic attacks, you have sleepless nights, you have trichomonas, gonorrhea, and depression. So we're going to take a look at that. And then I'm going to pull some more cards from my handwritten deck and see what comes out. So if you guys would like to purchase the extended reading, it's for members only, but I'm offering a 7-day free trial, so you guys are free to check it out. If you guys would like a personal reading, all that's in the description box below as well. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so when I upload new content, you'll be notified. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.